They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Starts to scramble to the left. Unloads it downfield. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Rowe. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And he goes out of bounds after on that one.
And that's a pretty... Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They're going to pass on what would figure to be an easy 3 points and instead go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That just could not have gone any worse for the offense, guys. Not only are you dropping the ball on 4th down, you dropped a touchdown. That should be 6 on the board. You need players to step up and make plays in those types of situations. That's the kind of play that could lose you this game.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Safe completion on the screen.
Well, on that 3rd down, the running back did a great job. He set up the screen, caught the ball, turned around, located his blocks downfield so he knew exactly where to go to pick up the 1st.
On the run, it's McCourty. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Commodores will call on their punt team. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. The ball is out behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's right on target. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I really like this slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have working the middle of the field.
Got his man on the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. It's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McCourty. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Coming after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5.
Nice job. Had a little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. LSU right back to the line. Dropping back, it's Casey. Pocket starts to collapse. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. And you know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Commodores are in the red zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They're bringing heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Up and over Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it, a lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Death Valley than you? A captivating game so far. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. second half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
He'll keep it himself. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo. Makes the grab on third. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. The aerial assault continues. Feeling some heat. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Commodores will punt this one away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Tigers! How about that D coming up with a play like that? And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. New Mexico is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over UTEP. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Getting some heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys are like
Oh, that's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier.
He's loose. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
I'll tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys could even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
On the ground, it's Grove. And he's brought down after a nice game. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. A first down run on the doorstep. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown LSU!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Trying to find his man on first down. They've got the screen set up. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the...
Picked off. Got room on the return. The 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, LSU. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The picks, and here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Comes out throwing on first down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. After the incompletion, looking at second down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On second down, looking again to throw. He finds his man. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
We're losing. We got to put a few drives together here, but most importantly, I got to stop getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection, maybe that extra second so he can get that deep ball off or make some plays for this offense.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
These defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw it again. Makes the grab down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Vandy.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On second down, he's looking downfield. Here's a throw downfield late. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Going up top on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's now second down.
Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Finds his target down the middle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the D deny them on second and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. Here comes the two-point try. Dropping back, it's Casey. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the